Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, Jolting Joe, coming to you from my back porch on Valentine's Day. So, what are you drinking? What are you smoking? Got me a little Maduro action going, one of my freebie cigars. A little hand rolled from Down Oscars down the street there, but smoking on that. And then I just drank the actual one, but this one is the barrel aged version of it. But this is a year old. I've been aging this for a year from our local craft brewery in Houston, St. Arnold's, but there was the date on it, so it was from February of last year. But this is the barrel aged Commitment Imperial Stout. You can see the ABV on that bad boy. So first of all, I'm going to put it into the koozie here so I can keep it warm, and hopefully this will. Let's see if I can get this to stretch out a little bit. Might need a bigger koozie actually. Uh, let's see if this will go in there. Ooh, I think I might be able to get it. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, so at least got to keep it a little bit cool. All right, but of course, it's officially baseball season now, baby. Ready to rain. Okay. All right, let's pop this bad boy open and see what we got here. Wait, no, lager. I see what they did there. All right. Okay, boys and girls, children of all ages. Here we go. I got my commitment glass. All right, so barrel aged imperial stout that's been aged for a year in the bottle. Cheers, everybody. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Good stuff. All right, folks, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk some NBA first, and then I'll mention some brief MLB news, and then we will get into the Super Bowl. All right, so that's what we got on the agenda for today. So real quick, because when I left y'all last week, it was the NBA trade deadline. So let's see here. This is all from Adrian Wojnarowski, Woj, as it were, and so the Lakers sent. Let's see. The Lakers are finalizing a deal. Now this all happened, but the Lakers finalized a deal to land Minnesota's D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Gerard Vanderbilt in a trade including Mike Conley in picks to the Timberwolves, and then Russell Westbrook in a lightly protected 2027 LA first round pick to the Jazz. How far has Russell Westbrook fallen? I mean, the guy got traded from OKC to Houston, from Houston to Washington, from Washington to the Lakers, from the Lakers now to the Jazz. Damn. All right. Also in the deal, Juan Toscano Anderson and Damian Jones to the Jazz, Nicola Alexander Walker to the Timberwolves. Minnesota gets a 2024 Leicester of Washington Memphis second round pick and 2025 and 26 second round picks. All right, so there was that one. So that was a big Laker move. But like I said, how far has Russell Wilson fallen? And then the big one, the Phoenix Suns got a trade with the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant got sent to Phoenix. And what's up with fucking Brooklyn? Harden gets traded, Kyrie gets traded, Durant gets traded. Harden wanted out. He got out. He even said the other day, he was like, I don't look so crazy now, do I? And then Kyrie got out, of course, and he went to Dallas, and now Kevin Durant is gone too. The Suns are sending Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, 4 first-round picks, a 2028 pick swap for Durant and T.J. Warren. Durant wanted to move, a new owner pushed to get the deal done. Nets get unprotected picks in 2023, 2025, 2027, and 2029. So Durant now a Phoenix Sun. On that one. Also, too, the Lakers traded Pat Beverly to the Magics for Mo Bamba. Another big move in that one. Also, too, we had a 3-round pick. Let's see. So that was, Pat Beverly went to the Magic for Mo Bamba. Okay, so we did that one. And then for the Rockets traded for John Wall again. All right, so NBA is fucking weird, man. So John Wall, they set John Wall all of last year, right? Because the Rockets are rebuilding and everything. So they set him all last year. Bad his contract. He goes to the Clippers, and then fucking Rockets trade for John Wall, and then buy his contract out again this year. That's the thing I don't understand about the NBA. Why are you going to trade for a player that you're going to buy out? I just don't get it. It's a weird thing, but it says, but the Rockets got John Wall in a three-team deal. The Clippers send Luke Kennard to Memphis. The Rockets send Eric Gordon to the Clippers, and there were some other players involved too that the fucking Rockets just ended up fucking buying out. Like I don't know. I don't get it. Like why do you trade? Like I understand getting rid of Eric Gordon, but usually when you make a trade, it's to get some salary relief, but get some better players in return. But why are you going to buy somebody out? Like why are you trading for John Wall? Like you're going to buy John Wall out. Like I just I don't get it. All right, but that was all the NBA trade news. As far as that goes, it's just fucking. I don't know. Um, So real quick here too, let's just I'll blow through this real quick here. Let's see NBA. So standings just real quick. I don't know if there's much change in this here since the last time I talked to you. Boston's still leading in the Eastern Conference 41-16, followed by Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Brooklyn, Miami. And then in that kind of play-in game, you've got the Knicks, the Hawks, Toronto, and Washington. Chicago, Indiana, Orlando, Charlotte, and Detroit all looking in. All looking on the outside looking in. Western Conference, Denver, Memphis, Sacramento, Phoenix, Dallas, Clippers. And then in the play-in, we have New Orleans, Minnesota, Golden State, and Utah. Outside looking in, Portland, OKC, Lakers, San Antonio, and the Rockets. All right, real quick, NHL. I'll just run through that real quick, too. We've got in the East, Atlantic, Boston, Toronto, Tampa, Florida, Buffalo, Detroit, Ottawa, Montreal, and then the Metropolitan Carolina, New Jersey, the Rangers, Washington, Pittsburgh, the Islanders, Philadelphia, and Columbus. Western Conference, we still got Dallas leading the way, followed by Winnipeg, and this is in the Central, Minnesota, Colorado, Nashville, St. Louis, Arizona, and Chicago. Pacific, Vegas, LA, Seattle, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, San Jose, and Anaheim. There you go. All right. But like I said, those were the big deals that went down over the NBA. So I just wanted to mention those. But yeah, Durant to the Suns. Rockets trade Eric Gordon. The Lakers get rid of Westbrook. So there you go. And pretty much it on that front. Okay. Quick baseball news now. Now I'm wearing my Astro shirt, but also wearing my Houston Roughneck shirt because we got the XFL starting up this Saturday. Might go to a game. We'll see, but we'll get into that in a little bit later. Quick baseball news. The big baseball thing is Yu Darvish signed an extension with the San Diego Padres, 6 years, $108 million. Deal starts and runs through 2028 when Darvish will be 42 years old. So probably not getting all the way through that contract, but hey, there you go. Okay. Let's see if there's any big headlines here, which we'll get into NFL stuff here in a second. Okay, yeah, we're fine there as far as that goes. All right, NFL news before we get to the Super Bowl. The Colts have hired a new head coach. They hired Eagles offensive coordinator Shane Steichen as their head coach. So Steichen is going to be the head coach of the Colts. And then just today, the Cardinals made it official. The Cardinals signed the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. Which was Jonathan Gannon. There we go. I forgot his first name there, but Jonathan Gannon. So all the coaching vacancies are filled. So let's see. Carolina got Frank Wright. Houston got DeMarco Ryans. Denver got Sean Payton. Then the Cardinals get Gannon, and then the Colts get the guy whose name I just said and don't remember what the fuck it was. Steichen. All right, the offensive coordinator for Philly. So there you go. All right. Real quick on Major League Baseball. We got the World Baseball Classic starting up March the 8th. Also, too, pitchers and catchers report. Super Bowl is over. Baseball is upon us, and so there you go as far as that is concerned. And then also XFL starting up as well. And at least they're playing in fucking Houston, unlike the USFL, which is playing in fucking Memphis or some bullshit. They played in Birmingham last year. How do you get behind a fucking team? How can you be the Houston fucking Gamblers and not play a fucking home game in fucking Houston? Like, it makes no fucking sense. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's so go XFL over the fight with the USFL. I mean, come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Give me a break. All right, that's me on my soapbox anyway. Okay, so there you go. As far as that is concerned, so let's get into the Super Bowl. But no, first, MLB stuff real quick. So first of all, all right, some rule changes now. When we know we're getting the pitch clock. We have a universal DH. Of course, that happened last year. So we got universal DH. We've got the pitch clock. We've got the bigger bases. This year. Also, there's some changes to when a position player can pitch. Basically, it's the ninth inning or later, and you've got to be either up by a lot of runs or down by a lot of runs for that to happen. But the big thing that Major League Baseball did. Sorry, I gotta get this going here. The big thing that Major League Baseball did is they are making I'm gonna call it an inherited runner. It's not a ghost runner. Ghost runner would be there would be nobody on second base. There's a physical person on second base. All right, so we're gonna call it the inherited runner. I'm getting rid of this ghost runner bullshit. It's not a ghost runner. There's a physical person on the base. Ghost runner is when you're playing fucking sandlot baseball and you don't have enough players and you're like, hey, I hit a double. Ghost runner on second. I'm gonna come back and bat again. That's a fucking ghost runner. There's nobody on fucking base. That's a ghost runner. This is a physical person on. So I'm going to call it the inherited runner. Now, granted, it's not technically inherited because it doesn't count towards a pitcher's ERA. I get that. But still, we get the base runner on second. Okay? They made that permanent. So for the regular season, I think that's fine. I've got no problem with it whatsoever. It speeds the game up. Nobody wants to be at the ballpark for 14, 15, 16 innings on a fucking Tuesday night in the middle of May or the middle of August in a regular season game that's 1 of 162. Get the game over. It sped the game up. The players like it. You're not burning through your pitching staff. I dig it. Just fucking go with it. I like it. It's permanent. We're good. Okay. That's just my own personal opinion as far as that goes. Sorry, I don't know why I'm in a little feisty mood. Maybe because I already had a beer and a cigar already. All right. Hold on a second. Get those. Oh, I don't think that lit. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. God damn it. Tell you what. Ugh. All right. Okay. Now I got that relit. Okay. So I don't know. I'm just like I said, I'm in a little feisty mood. But anyway, I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly okay with it. Just once again for playoffs, you play until there's a fucking winner. But just regular season, I don't give a shit. Okay. I don't care. Okay. So Major League made that rule. And like I said, pitchers and catchers report this week. And whether you like it or not, baby, your Houston Astros are the defending World Series champions. Real quick, let's talk about fucking Philadelphia. Philadelphia, in a 3-month span, and all the same season basically, because I know the Super Bowl's played in 2023, but still a 2022 season. So for 2022, Philadelphia lost the MLS Cup, the World Series, and the Super Bowl. Couldn't happen to a nicer group of fucking fans than Philadelphia. Philadelphia. All right, Philadelphia. So cheers to Philly fans out there, you fucking bastard, you crazy sons of bitches. All right, you're. Anyway, like I said, I'm fucking feisty. Let's go. All right. So let's talk Super Bowl. So I told you 27-24. I was wrong. I got the field goal right. Chiefs did win by a field goal. I got that much right. But a buddy of mine, Scott Sisby's been on the show before. He was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. He's a Pat Mahomes guy because he went to Tech. Well, my buddy Sosby went to Tech. Mahomes went to Tech. He's a Mahomes guy, and he's a Cowboy fan. So he says fuck the Eagles. I'm a Commander fan. Fuck the Eagles. We were not rooting for fucking Philly. So I told Sosby, I was like, look, fucking Kansas City, they're dogs. I'm taking Kansas City on the fucking money line. And he's like, yeah, but Philly, the defense, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, I understand. I was like, but really, I mean, Phil and NFL memes put this fucking out. I should fucking find that and read it if we got time. But they call them the Philadelphia frauds. But because they really didn't play anybody this season. I mean, they lost to the Commanders for Christ's sakes. They lost to the fucking Andy Dalton and the Saints for Christ's sakes. Uh, it gave up a shit ton of points to the fucking Cowboys that second game, but and then beat the nine. Now, granted, Philly won me fucking money for the NFC Championship. In fact, I was in the red the entire fucking season, but the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl got me into the fucking black. Okay, so I'm happy about that. All right, I didn't win a whole lot of money this year, but I'm still $250 up. It ain't a lot. I will fucking take it though. So I finished the season in the fucking black because I was betting large sums of fucking money, but thank God things worked out. So anyway, we're kind of debating. So I'm like, I threw $400 down on the fucking Patriots. I mean, on the fucking Chiefs, man. And because it was sitting at like I should have got them at plus 103, but when I put the bet in, they went back up to plus 100 because it was kind of fluctuating there for on Sunday. The spread went down to a point, but then it went back up to a point and a half. So the Chiefs went down to minus 101, and I was like, well, fuck. I mean, that's close enough to even money. Like, I just wanted to make sure they were at plus 100. I just wanted to get even money. So I had to bet 404 to win 400. I was like, I'm okay with that. Okay. And then my buddy Sosby was like, uh, he's like, this has got to be an over. He's like, I'm just going to bet all my money on the over and then root for the Chiefs to win. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to ride with it. So, like, I just took $30. Threw $30 down, took the Chiefs on the money line, which at that point they were at plus 100. I took the over at 51, and that $30 bet ended up paying me 80-something bucks. So I was, like, fucking happy about that, too. So I ended up winning damn near $500 off the fucking Super Bowl. So cheers to fucking me, baby. Okay. But as far as that goes, let me pull up fucking ESPN again because I need to go through this fucking game here and remember everything that fucking happened. Let's see here. NFL. Let's go to Chiefs. All right, and let me get the play-by-play up so I can remember. Like I said, I can remember what the fuck happened here. Okay. All right. So let's go through this fucking game. Right now, here's the thing. Now, Philly has got a really good defense. Okay, which that worried me. The Chiefs' defense is not very good. Pat Mahomes was like basically playing at Texas Tech again. All right, offense can score a lot of points, but the defense is going to give up a lot of points. And in the first half, the Chiefs couldn't fucking stop Philadelphia to save their fucking life, and they couldn't stop Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, by the way, FYI, Channelview kid from the Houston area. Man, if there was going to be another, now there's only been one loser that's won the MVP. Was it Chuck Howley for the Cowboys? I know it was for the Cowboys. I want to say it was Chuck Howley. He's the only MVP from a losing team. If there was going to be an MVP from a losing team, it should have been Jalen Hurts. He had 3 rushing touchdowns, an NFL record, played his fucking ass off. All right, and I will say that even though I don't like fucking Philly, but the way this game started is the Chiefs couldn't fucking stop fucking anybody. Opening drive, Philly goes down and score 7-0. Okay. KC's going to get the ball back. Well, actually, let me just go to the scoring fucking summary here. KC gets the fucking ball back, and they tie it up. It's 7-7. So the over's already looking good. All right, and like I said, I was on the under for a minute, and I thought that was a good line to the 51, but when my buddy was like, "Yeah, let's go over," I was like, "Now." When I'm betting, I was like, I want the Chiefs to win, and I want to root for points. So I went with the over. All right. So that's what I ended up doing. All right. So 7-7 in the first quarter. Okay. Second quarter, the Chiefs defense was not great. A.J. Brown caught a 45-yard pass from Jalen Hurts that made it 14-7. Here come the Chiefs back. Well, that was Jalen Hurts' fumble. Jalen Hurts, he just lost the fucking handle on that ball. Like, I don't know what happened, but he just lost the ball. Fucking ball slipped out of his hands, and KC gets the scoop and score, 14-14. Philly gets the fucking ball back. Here they come, 21-14 Philly. KC can't fucking do anything with the goddamn ball. I'm pissed off. Whatever. Philly kicks a field goal at the end of the half, which was a small victory. I will say it was a victory for the Chiefs. The Chiefs were able to hold them to a fucking field goal because at that point they weren't able to. They couldn't stop Philly to save their life. All right. At this point, the Chiefs' defense couldn't have hit fucking water if they fell off a fucking boat. All right, that's how bad it was. But so they hold them to a field goal. It's a 10-point Philly lead at halftime. It's 24-14. I messaged my buddy Sosby. I'm like, is it going to be a tale of two halves? Is it going to be where Philly's really good and the Chiefs aren't doing well, and then the script flips in the second half, and then Philly's going to start stinking it up, and here the Chiefs are going to come alive? Well, sure enough, that's what the fuck happened. All right. Now, before we get to the second half here. First of all, let's talk about the turf, the grass at the Super Bowl. The guy's 94 years old. All right, they call him the Sodfather. All right, but he has laid the grass and or turf for every single Super Bowl. All right, now Kansas City played in Arizona this season. They played against the Cardinals. They had an issue with the turf. The turf apparently got worse. This was from the broadcast, from what I heard on the broadcast, this was a new type of grass that they were trying out, and apparently it was slicker than snake shit. All right, what this was. All right. Now, the thing about Arizona that some of you probably know, is that the whole fucking field slides out of the stadium. Okay, it's the same way in Vegas. When Vegas built their stadium, they built it the same way. The whole fucking field rolls out, so you can keep the grass, and then the whole fucker rolls back into the stadium. Okay. Now, and which is a fucking smart way to fucking do it, to be completely honest with you. Okay, but they brought the whole fucking field in. But everybody and their mother was slipping all over the fucking place. All right, defensive linemen were having a hard time getting a pass rush. Now remember, Philly and Kansas City are playing on the same goddamn field. Both of them were fucking having issues with it. You know, the fucking Philly kicker damn near slipped and fell on a kickoff. There was receivers that were slipping. There was running backs. I saw fucking McKeon for the Chiefs fucking slip and fall. He got grabbed by the turf monster. The grass ended up being a big issue, which it shouldn't have fucking been. All right, but it turned into an issue. But both teams are playing on the same fucking field. Okay, it's not like anybody had a fucking advantage. The Eagles changed their cleats; they got longer cleats, but it was a fucking skating rink out there for all intents and purposes. All right, halftime show. Let's talk about it. Fuck it. All right, Super Bowl. We got to talk about the fuck. Oh, let's talk about the commercials before we get into that. Commercials were okay this year. I mean, they kind of sucked. There wasn't anything that was really funny. I did like the Ben Affleck Dunkin' Donuts commercial. That was good. I like the Will Ferrell electric vehicle one that he did for General Motors. That was kind of good. But really, the commercials this year were a little bit lackluster, right, to say the least. All right. But you know, yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Halftime show. Look, I'm a middle-aged white dude. I don't fucking listen to Rihanna. I know who Rihanna is. All right. But as far as halftime show goes, I had zero problem with it. All right. Obviously, she was pregnant. Like, that was the first thing out of everybody's mouth was like, is Rihanna pregnant again? Because, I mean, she had a baby bump. But I thought it was cool the fact that she kind of came down. No, she was tethered in, but she came down and they had the dancers up there. I thought that was fucking cool. I think the amount of dancers was a little egregious, but it was kind of cool. The whole stage was the fucking field and everything. It was fine. It was a Super Bowl spectacular. It was a halftime show spectacular. First time she performed since her first kid. and all that kind of stuff. Plus the memes were great, like Rihanna's fetus made it to the Super Bowl before the Cowboys did. Dak Prescott got the Walter Payton of the Year, and he was like, "Hey, it's the first time that Dak got to go to the Super Bowl." There were some great fucking memes. Uh, but like I said, I mean, the thing about the halftime show is everybody loves to criticize the halftime show. It was the fucking halftime show. Rihanna's a big fucking name. She's got a lot of fucking hits. I had no problem with the halftime show. Now, like I said, I'm not a Rihanna fan. I was a little bored by it. I didn't know any of the fucking songs. But if you're a Rihanna fan, I'm sure you fucking loved it. Like I said, I ain't gonna knock it. It was a Super Bowl halftime show. It was exactly what you expect from a Super Bowl halftime show. Me personally, the GOAT of all time is Prince singing Purple Rain in the fucking rain in Miami. Colts Bears. That's the GOAT. But anyway, all right. Uh, so the halftime show was okay. It was fine. It was fine. Okay, it was fine. So we come back for halftime. All right. Now, also to fucking NFL, man. Do we know what a fucking catch is, man? There was two reviews. One was the what could have been a fumble. All right. I think it was Miles Sanders caught the ball, got popped, ball comes out, KC scoops and scores. Now, I will tell you that I'm happy the officials let that go. They did not blow the whistle right away. And that I fucking love, because a lot of times shit will happen and the officials will blow the play dead. And then when it turns out that it is a turnover, then you get screwed out of a touchdown. And sometimes the team won't even get fucking points when they should have got a touchdown. Or they get a field goal instead of a touchdown, and you've taken 4 points off the fucking board. So I'm glad they let that I'm glad they let that play go. I was very happy with that, because I was like, look, it's a turnover, that it gets automatically reviewed. Just fucking let it go. And they did. All right. So I was very happy. About that. And then it turned out that it was not a. Now in real time, it didn't look like a catch, because I mean it was pretty bang bang. I mean, it was like he got it and then got hit. Did he have control when he slowed it down? Did he make a football move? Probably not. There was the Goddard catch when he was on his fucking helmet going out of bounds. They kept that one. They kept that one too. And then Nick Serrano fucking crying for the national anthem, which is fine. You can cry for the national anthem. I'm sure he had emotions and shit for Super Bowl and whatever. A lot of great memes came out of that fucking thing. I mean, we're going to be seeing that one floating around the fucking internet for a long time. So God bless that. But it did end up being a tale of two halves. KC gets the ball back to start the second half. They go right down the field and fucking score. It's 24-21. All right. And then once again, KC bends. They don't break. They allow just a field goal. It's 27-21 Philly. We get to the fourth quarter. All right. And then this is where KC turned it on. KC goes down. They score a touchdown. They're up 28-27. They get the ball back after a punt, after a 3 and out. And then they score again. It's 35-27. Also, I will tell you this. I liked the decision by Andy Reid not to go for the 2 after they go up 35-27. A lot of coaches would have done that to try to make it a field goal game. But Andy Reid did not do that. Andy Reid said, we're not going for 2. We're going to make Philly go for 2 and try to tie the game. All right. I like that move. That was a good coaching decision on Andy Reid's part, because too many times coaches chase fucking points and go for 2 when they don't need to go for it. And if you don't get it, it will come back to bite you in the ass later. And he didn't do that. He put all the pressure on Philly. He was like, you got to score. You got to get 2. I like the decision from Andy Reid as far as that goes. Well, Philly gets the ball back. They score a touchdown. They get the 2-point conversion. We're tied at 35. Team with the ball less is probably going to win this fucking game. Kansas City's driving. It's 3rd and fucking 8. They throw the flag. All right. Was it Bradford, I think was his name for Philly, the cornerback or the linebacker, but it was on Juju Smith-Schuster. They throw the flag. All right. Here's the thing about this. Was it a ticky-tacky call? Yes. By the letter of the law, though, it's a holding call. He pulled the jersey. Anytime you get a jersey pull, the refs are going to throw the fucking flag. They will throw the flag every goddamn time. He pulled the jersey. There's a great picture of it. There was a jersey pull. He got it. Even the Philadelphia player said it was a hold. All right, so Philly fan, shut the fuck up. Talking heads, national talking heads, shut the fuck up. It was the right fucking call. Was it a good call to make because they kept the flag in their pocket? Sure, but if they kept the flag in their pocket, we're still bitching about it to the day, saying they should have thrown the fucking flag. You can't have it both ways. It was the right fucking call to make. And I'm not saying that just because I had money on the game. I'm saying because there was a jersey fucking pull. You pull the fucking jersey, you're gonna get fucking called for the penalty. Now, the thing that kind of sucked is there was there was just under 2 minutes left. There's like 1:58 left on the clock, okay? Because they gave him an automatic first down. They gave the Chiefs an automatic first down. McKinnon was smart, did not score, got down. Chiefs were able to kill the clock, kick the game-winning field goal. They ended up winning 38-35. Now, like I said, we kind of got hosed out of a great finish. Like, it was a really good game, a lot of points scored. But here's the thing, Philly fan. All right, the defense let you down. The Chiefs scored on every fucking possession of the second half. If you want to win that game, you've got to make a stop. The Philly defense didn't, and they allowed the Chiefs to score every single drive. You had a 10-point lead at halftime. You fucking blew it. It did not come down to that holding call. All right? Did it suck that we didn't get a dramatic finish? Yes. But was it the right call? Yes. And the Chiefs fucking won it. Fuck all this in a script bullshit. It was the right fucking call. All right? That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I'm fucking fired up today. I don't know why. I'm just yelling. All right? But the fucking Chiefs win. I won money. I was fucking happy. But like I said, Eagle fan, the Chiefs make a fucking stop. You want to win the fucking game, your defense has got to make a stop. Your defense gave up 30 fucking 5 points before that. All right? Fuck off. On that note, find me at JJ Sports Show 63 on Twitter, at JJ Sports Show 63. We'll talk to you again next week. Cheers, everybody. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk some XFL next week.